How's it going, everyone? I don't care. Mostly because you failed again, and I'm done talking about it. You will succeed, or your pain shall be immeasurable. If we do not take Terrace as our own, you will die. Excuse me, cough. I'm running out of red stuff to wear. So, this is a suit jacket over a t-shirt, which I would not normally wear. I feel kind of like Lex Luthor in Batman v Superman. And that is a feeling I do not want to have. I've heard the news. Gadon is dead. You have done well. Brejik himself would be here to congratulate you if he was not so busy preparing for the big swoop race. I've done my part, now you better live up to your end of the bargain. Here are the 500 credits for eliminating Gadon, and as promised we will let you ride for the Black Volkers in the big swoop race. We'll provide you with a swoop bike that has the prototype accelerator installed. Your modified bike will be fast enough to beat every other racer on the track.
And when we win the race, we get Bastila, right?
When you win, Brejik will turn the girl over to you. You get Bastila, a Volker rider wins the race, and Brejik doesn't lose face for withdrawing his prize. Everybody wins. Okay, let's do this. There is one small thing you should be aware of before you race tomorrow. The prototype accelerator isn't exactly stable yet. There's a chance it might explode during the race.
Explode? Are you crazy? Why would we risk riding that thing then?
That's part of the reason Brejik installed it on your bike. None of our Volker riders are willing to risk their lives to win the prize. They're afraid of getting blown to bits. I'm not afraid to ride that bike. I'm glad to see you're being reasonable. The race is tomorrow, so I'm afraid you won't have time to practice, but nobody will be able to keep up with you in a modified swoop. All you have to do is hold on tight, try not to smash anything, and hope the accelerator doesn't explode. It's simple. Get some rest, and I'll come for you in the morning to take you to the swoop track. Good luck. You're going to need it. You spend the rest of the night in the Volker base. In the morning, one of the Volkers takes you to the swoop racing pits where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. So you're the one who's ready to ride this swoop bike, right? I'll explain this to you. I already had to do this in the Jedi thing, and it's just a bunch of nonsense. Basically, you're going to take turns racing, and you're going to try to beat the time of the person before you. And at the end of the day, the person with the least, or the best time, wins Bastila, who is right here. Soon you shall be mine, Jedi. You're at the race, right? Okay, let's see who your sponsor is. Ah, you're riding for the Black Volkers, I see. I used to be nobody could challenge the Hidden Becks at this race, but now you Volkers are the team to beat. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost one rider today, and we want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. I want to race one of my heats. Okay, let's get you out on the track. I just noticed my guy's getting yellow eyes, which is exactly what I want. Crap. "27 seconds. Let's see anyone beat that." You did it. You got the top time. You just beat racers who've been doing this for 20 years. This is amazing. Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes in here and wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. One of the Becks just beat your time. It was Anglu. I should have known. That's okay. The day ain't over yet, and the accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. I killed all the Becks. Not too many riders can post a time as low as you did, rookie. Too bad it didn't stand up. When will you Volkers learn that I'm the best swoop rider on Terrace? None of you has a chance against me. Well, I guess when I killed your entire gang, I was forgetting about that. Idiot. Back again, I see. So are you ready to hit the track? Not literally, of course. We've already lost one rider that way today. I want to race one of my heats. Okay, let's get you out on the track. Here we go. And this time I shall beat my previous time. My name's not Zaltrax. "23 seconds. Let's see her beat that. You did it, you did it. In 20 years, I've never seen anybody handle a swoop like that before. Nobody's going to beat that time, nobody. I guess Camden knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show your appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. And here to present the champion's prize, the leader of the Black Volkers himself, Brezhik.
Well done. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider and brought great glory to the Black Volkers. That's why it is with the greatest sadness that I have to inform you of a slight change in the prize I am offering for your victory.
You better not be trying to cheat me, Brezhik.
When you hear what I have to say, you'll understand. It seems the woman I offered up as a prize is more than just a Republic officer. She's actually a Jedi. I've had to equip her with a neural disruptor collar to keep her mind in a state of unfocused confusion, just to make sure she doesn't use her force powers to escape. Obviously, I can't turn her over to you. It would be far too dangerous to have a Jedi as a slave. But rest assured, I'll find some other way to compensate you for your victory.
You can't do this, Brezhik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the
Pretty
slave
sure that's
market
Goofy's son
myself,
from
nobody
Goofy.
can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Brezhik, you fool. Too bad you will not live to see the end of your life. That sounded way cooler in my head, I assure you. Come on. Oh, you're just missing every shot. That is okay. Grenade to the face, British. See what you like. No one defeats a Sith Lord, and I'm going to kill you by blowing you apart. Did you truly think you could win, Brezhik, against the power of a Sith Lord?
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
Never mind that. I won the swoop race and you're my prize. I own you now.
You must have banked a turn too sharply, because it sounds like all the blood has rushed from your brain. I am Bastila Shan, a member of the Jedi Order and a fleet commander for the Republic. Nobody owns me. Now, we don't have time for joking around. What are you doing here?
Winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you.
Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brezhik and his Volkers would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
I didn't need your help with those Volkers. I can handle myself.
Yes, I suppose you can. Well, I appreciate your attempt to save me, even if it didn't really go as you planned. But let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only 2 survivors left from the Ender Spire?
Hey, who said you were in charge here?
The Republic, for one. I was a fleet commander, remember? But I don't want you getting all worked up over nothing. So tell me, do you have a plan to get off this planet?
Koth and I are already working on a plan to get off Terrace.
KotOR is alive. Finally, some good news.
Or perhaps the good news that I
Koth,
just
one of the
saved your
Republic's
life, you
best soldiers.
ungrateful piece
He's
of
proved
crap.
himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Koth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Koth right away. Between the 3 of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here. You cannot win, Revan.
Revan was not strong enough. He is not like me, Darth Zaltrax. You were weak, Revan. And now it is time I take
you're
your
alive!
place.
Finally, things are looking up. Now I just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
I'll tell you what we've been doing all this time, trying to save your worthless butt. And I'm getting a little sick of your attitude, Bastila.
My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly
Koth.
strikes me as an appropriate way of
You're
addressing
becoming
your
more
commander,
and more.
Koth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this
I'm
is
not a
my
friend,
mission. Don't forget that.
but
My battle
a
meditation
tolerable
ability has
member
helped
of
the
the team.
Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
He's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now, Bastila.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Koth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Koth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Let's go find a way off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
It sounds like you don't really know what you're talking about.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi
Yes.
Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can
Wise.
seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Alright, and I think that's a perfect place to stop this. And we better win next week. And I'm not going to say anything else about it because you know what I'll do to you if you fail me again. And I know you might be sad because we had to save this Jedi filth. But I'm sure we'll find some way to corrupt her in a later video. Cheers.